I'm Dave Zamora, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Keep the wins go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT. First they go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
Who got next? You got next. Sports Life Talk Nation. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. We're talking about stories that are here to encourage, inspire, motivate people who are rising up, amazing human beings, doing amazing things, and accomplishing big dreams. And Kevin is a hoop fan. I want y'all to know, if you ain't rocked with us before, I'm a football nut, so I thrive during football season. But Kevin is a basketball head. He loves everything about the basketball. And so this episode, we taking y'all to the hardwood. Let me introduce y'all to professional basketball player, my guy below us, Dave Zamora. Welcome to the show, Dave.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. It's a pleasure.
Nah, man, thank you for checking us out, and thank you for being a part of this vision, being a part of this platform. Your story is amazing. Hey, y'all buckle up because we're about to give y'all a phenomenal 30, 40-minute show. Hey, if this is your first time rocking with us, thank you for checking out the show. Allow me to introduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the Louisiana with Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my co-host, my brother from another mother, my partner in crime, the guru, the head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling, man?
Man, it is 2022.
Yes.
I mean, we're still here, so I guess it's all good, man. So I'm feeling great, man. Let's
yes. Hey, that's right. This is season 2, ladies and gentlemen. We're only a couple of shows in, so if it ain't too late to go back and check out some of the old shows, or just, hey, buckle up and get in right now. Fall in, tap in. Let's go. And check this out. If this is your first time checking out the show, sheesh, we thank you so much. Hey, listen, we got to ask you for a small favor right now. We don't need any money, even though it's the first part of the year, so everybody loves.
You know, B. Jones, if you want to send us some money, it's 2022. Please,
Kevin,
man.
You ain't buy that many gifts, did you? You ain't go all out that much that Christmas, did you? You got a little money on you, huh?
You know, throughout the year, I was going out, balling out for myself, so trying to make up for that.
Hey, but I'm going to tell you something more important than money right now, Kevin. They got this little thing called the YouTube algorithm, and the YouTube algorithm says we have to have over 1,000 subscribers, and we got to have over 10,000 watched hours. So we need your help right now. On the count of 3, we're going to join hands and fulfill one of our New Year's resolutions. In fact, I know you said I want to start a new podcast. It's part of your New Year's resolution. So we need you to smash that subscribe button. Dave Zamora, is your people ready?
Yeah.
Is Ohio United ready? Is Napoleon, Ohio, Naptown? Let's go.
Yeah,
1,
we're ready.
2, 3. Ooh. We thank you so much for smashing it. Hey, for real, from the bottom of my heart, it means a lot. Buckle up, because this is about to be a crazy show. If you want to check out some more episodes of You Got Next, we got over 100 in the archives just like today. But won't he do it, ladies and gentlemen? Dave Zamora, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
I am ready, sir.
Let's go, KT.
All right, Dave, to initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Okay. No particular order. That just depends on the day and the mood. I would say Jay-Z's got to be on there. Jay-Z's the truth.
Jigga.
Logic. Logic's one that he kind of came on the scene for me probably about 2 years ago, and I was like, man, this guy can really flow. I did not expect that from a guy who looked like that.
Hey, shout out real quick to Logic, because I just found out that a Harvard study, these people at these smart schools, they do these studies. Logic put out a song that had the title of the song was a suicide hotline. Come to find out, they just announced it about 2 weeks ago that suicide hotline was able to help out like 10 to 12%. Increase in people calling in and saving suicide. So shout out to Logic on that one.
Yeah,
I had to use this platform to give that guy props.
Exactly, like he used his. That's awesome. Drake's on
Drizzy.
there. Yep. Meek Mill. Meek Mill is.
Meek.
He's been real good for me lately. Getting ready for the season and everything. He gets you going, man. He really does. So Meek Mill.
That's 4.
Yeah, we need one more.
Kendrick Lamar.
We don't get Kung Fu Kenny a lot on this show, man. I need y'all to start saying Kendrick Lamar a little bit more when it comes down to that top 5.
Oh, definitely.
All right, so give us some of your favorite sports teams.
I'm a real big Chris Paul fan. So I like the Clippers there for a little bit. I just like watching the game. Phoenix has been really fun to watch. But a team that I've liked through the years, Syracuse, the basketball team.
Ooh, I like Syracuse too.
Yep, 2003 before that, Carmelo came in, Jerry McNamara, those guys, they kind of lit something under me to get outside and, watching the Big East tournament and all that stuff. I go outside in the cold and shovel snow, had 15 layers of clothes on, hat, gloves, ski mask, everything. Neighbors calling the cops. So, Syracuse is probably my favorite team. I love watching the Big East tournament thing. Sure.
Yo, I hate they ruined the Big East because it used to be crazy how good the Big East used to be. That was the mecca of basketball.
So tough. Madison Square Garden. I'm like, man, how amazing.
I'm pretty sure the Lakers would appreciate that version of Carmelo now, but
oh yeah.
No cheap shots, KT. We agreed no cheap shots in 2022.
Man, sorry. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
My favorite superhero, it was a toss-up between Captain America and but Batman would probably be mine. The Dark Knight trilogies, those are the best movies. I watched those a million, bazillion times, man.
You see him over there smiling from there, huh? Dave?
Yeah. Just the rise and fall, the grit, the perseverance. I think that really, I love that about how they did that with those movies.
But B. Jones, isn't it fitting that I got on all black and he went with Batman? And I'm a huge Batman fan, so I'm already loving this show. 2022 is off to a great start. Thank you, D. All right, Bruce Wayne. Since every superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
I would say Nipsey Hussle, Hustle and Motivate. That's probably my theme song. Just the material, everything behind it. He was doing it to help other people, and that song kind of lifted people up. It really it did. So that would be my theme song.
Well, B. Jones, the fact that he said Batman was his favorite, he was gonna get in the family regardless of what you said. But go ahead and take it away.
I think you setting up for some stuff right now, Kevin. I don't really appreciate how you are trying to dictate things. I just want to let that be known. Y'all will find out, for those of you who new to the show. Those of you who watched the show before know what's about to happen in about 15 minutes.
What does it say below me? It says the what?
The head coach.
Okay, there you go.
And I'm going to put an L by it next time I create the overlays. All right, Dave, welcome to the SLT family, man. Let's tell them your story. All right, man. So let's start this thing out. Now, where were you born and raised? Because I got Naptown, Ohio on the bio. But tell us a little bit about your journey, man. What was it like growing up in Napoleon, Ohio?
In Napoleon, there wasn't a whole lot to do. You remember back in the day when you were a kid, you ride your bike and play in the neighborhood, not be on your laptop or iPads. So, we were outside so much of the day. It was a quiet place and not a lot of violence. So, you could be out in the street playing until midnight, and those kinds of things. Quiet, peaceful. I love my peace. I love my quiet. They gave me that here. It's a town that, they'll get behind you. They'll definitely get behind you, support you. You got your people that don't want to see you win, but that's everywhere, But then you also got the people, who supported you, and to this day, still, so that's good. It's a pride thing. And I like that about this town.
Now, when you start hooping, man?
Man, I started hooping when I was like 9 years old. I actually got signed by the Bulls, the Kitty Cat League team. Yeah. My older brother, he's 2 years older than me, and he, we just all day outside. And this coach came and was like, hey, ask my older brother if he wanted to play. And he's like, yeah, can my little brother come? So I'm like, yeah. I'm third grade, he's fifth grade. So we go out there and I was playing Kitty Cat. third, fourth grade, I was playing with the big boys. So that helped me in the long run, further down the road. And that started it right there for me. But I even had the Michael Jordan, the warm up, the Jordan Bulls. I had one of those. I wear it to practice, rip it off in there. For sure.
All right, so now you actually was able to take your talents to the next level, which congratulations, because you made it even further than that. But as we progress through it, so many people stop at the high school level that really truly have a passion. And we'll talk a little bit about some of these hurdles that you had to go over. But you decided to go to Dayton at the time, right?
Correct. That was it. That was an unforeseen stop. That was really. One of my friends got a hold of me. He's like, "Hey, there's a team starting in Dayton. You want to come try out?" And I'm like, "Sure, I ain't doing nothing." So I went there, and they loved what I brought to the table, and that gave me my first real opportunity. As far as this professional thing.
Okay, so Dayton Knights is okay. So that's a pro team.
So you went
to Tennessee Temple. That's where you took your talents for college. Perfect, man. What was your style like? Tell us a little bit about your playing days when you were in college, man.
In college, you ever seen the show Last Chance U?
Yeah, love it. Hey, we love it.
Man, that was us. Okay, so you had a guy like me who couldn't get his grades right. A guy who was struggling with his eligibility in academics, and then you had Division I guys who just either made a big mistake and they all just funneled right there to us, and they all came. You got a guy from St. Bonaventure, Western Kentucky, Georgia Southern, Chicago State. Your whole starting lineup was Division I transfers. So any chance you got to get in there and show them what you got. So it was a challenge. I took it as a challenge for me. This guy's D1. I'm gonna go at him. I'm not gonna back down from any of these guys. They respected that and appreciated it, and it made me better. It really made me a lot better. I got in there. I was a distributor. You find those elite scorers. You get pick and rolls. You put guys in situations they're supposed to be in. You talk them through things on defense. You see the floor, and I'm a leader. I'm a leader by heart. It's just natural. Even if I don't want to be, I'm like, okay, I can't let this go. I gotta say something. Come on. We're better than that. We do better than that. But just being a leader and distributor and putting guys in positions to win that's my thing.
Now let's talk about the first roadblock you came across. And you mentioned it, you teased it up a little bit. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, America. I'm from Louisiana, and I'm just y'all see, I'm good at this. This is what I do. I like to talk. I like to get on here and I like to express myself. I'm not a big reading a book. And I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking people that love to read. We need y'all. We need y'all to figure out the next formula to solving cancer and everything, but that's just not my lane. And I feel like the way the education system is set up, it's not engineered for everybody to thrive. It's only engineered for a certain type of person to thrive. Now, you struggle with the education side of this thing, man. What was it? Was there some sort of learning disability, or was it just like, man, I just hate school. I hate going to class. What was kind of walk us through what your struggle was with the education side of becoming eligible?
Educational, I didn't see big picture. I didn't see long term. I saw, today. So I just want to play basketball. I don't care about anything else. That's it. That's all I care about. Nothing else. And that really hurt me in the classroom. And, I regretted that for a long time until I went back to school. And, I made it right. And not a lot of people know this, but I graduated high school with a 1.9.
Dang.
Right? And I graduated college with a 3.0.
Wow.
It was an effort thing. I failed myself. So I'm like, okay, I got to make that right. I see big picture now.
So you took that as a challenge. Yeah, look, I gotta, back in the day, now nobody owns up to a foul, Dave. Every time you see a foul on TV, they're like, what? I fouled him. You remember back in our day, you used to get a foul, they raise their hand up, they'd be like, hey, that's on me. You know what I'm saying?
Hit me harder. I like that.
So you took that as a challenge, you overcame it, you went back to college, right? And then you messed your ACL up, which became the second part of this story. Another hurdle you had to try to overcome.
Actually, in high school, in my sophomore year, my freshman year, I was playing the best I've ever played. There was talk around here, that look out for that Zamora kid. He's really, where did this guy come from? Because I just worked. I worked. I ran into my first big roadblock when I was a sophomore. midway through the season, like almost the end, I tore my ACL going for a rebound. And what that did, that affected the whole next junior year.
Yeah.
It really just, it sent me back. Man, there was a time I remember sitting at the computer like, Mom, I don't want to, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can come back from this. Like, I quit. I want to quit.
Yeah, because 10, 15 years ago, and I ain't trying to age you, Dave, but 10 years ago, an ACL injury was detrimental. Like people, like an Achilles injury, they was, hey, you done for your career on the Achilles injury. Now we see Kevin Durant come back in, a year and a half from these types of injuries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a real big blow, because I remember asking the trainer, I'm like, well, can I go back out there? When do you think I'll be back? He's like, I got some bad news. I don't think you're going to be back for a while. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? 2-3 weeks, a month? He's like, no, years, a year.
Wow.
Dude, that one burned, man. That one burned a lot. And, like I said, that was my first big challenge. Like, when you're back against the wall, like, what are you going to do? Who are you really? And like, that was the first thing that I overcame. And it may not be like huge to everybody, but basketball was my passion. That's all I knew. That's all I loved. That's all I wanted to do. When that's taken from you, you're like, who am I now? And what am I going to do? Am I going to back down and lay here and take it? Or am I going to do something?
Man, so Kevin and I, we stream live. This is a shameless plug, Dave. Please give me 5 seconds. We stream live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you got YouTube, Facebook, you come check us out. But every year, Kevin and I, we make a point to talk about one of the most, I think it's the coolest, it's one of the most giving back, most for cause tournaments in the land. And ESPN is doing a better job of highlighting it, but let's just be real. What you guys are doing is amazing, because there's so many. It's like the biggest tournament ever. It's the basketball tournament. And I looked at it one year, and me and Kev, we just kind of glossed over the first year. Then the second year we came back and looked, we were like, hey, B, you see some of these names in this tournament?
Yeah.
Like, it's some ballers. It's former NBA players, and it's former college All-Americans, and it's players that we used to love watching on play ball, and they in this basketball tournament. So we got to talk about it. You had the privilege of playing in this basketball tournament, and you guys actually won it all. Am I correct?
No, I wish.
Okay.
So we played the Michigan State team that made it to the 2010 national championship.
Okay.
Right? And we had them guys. We were smashing them. We were beating them by 20 all game. And then, that's Charlie Bell. That's Melvin Rowe. That's those guys, man. And they started playing Izzo ball. They wore us out. They locked up on defense. They really turned it on. You saw why they were champions. And they ended up beating us in overtime by like 7. But man,
the overtime is different in that league too, right?
Oh man,
overtime is not like the normal overtime.
This was before the Elam ending, so we had a putback that rimmed in and out at the buzzer to win it. And I'm like, oh boy, I said, man, we are in trouble here, because these guys know what they're doing when it comes to this time. We had guys who could play for sure. Yeah, these guys, they know what they're doing. They stifled us, man. They put it on us. They showed us why they made it to the national championship.
Hey, that Syracuse team, they come back every year. I know you said you grew up a Syracuse fan. Yeah. I was like, dang, that'd have been cold blood if he had to play against that Syracuse team in the TBT, because they tough. They are tough out every year.
I'd love that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right, man. So now you're hooping professionally. You're doing your thing, man. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with you right now in your career.
I've only spoke to my brother. And this will probably be the last season that I play this. So this is kind of like the last dance for me.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. The game or in this league?
Maybe this team. As far as like commitment level.
Okay.
I don't think I can commit to another year. But, this is kind of me seeing it out. Hoping we repeat, because, we got that championship last year. And once you get a taste for that, you're like, man, I think I can play till I'm 40.
Right.
But, right now we got some new pieces, some young pieces. These guys are very athletic. It's just teaching them as a leader, the professionalism of it. The yes, sir, coach, that no crying, no complaining. We want to do another. We'll run again. We'll run again. That's our fault. Take responsibility, do your push-ups. You miss a layup, do your push-ups. Those kinds of little things that rolls over into your life, your professional life. Like if you work a job, like that That's the kind of stuff that you should be doing anyway.
You sound like you a player coach, dog. You sound like you that guy that's got that assistant coach title out there on there, but you still be dressing out every game.
I pride myself in being like a floor leader. You know? I want my team I want them to reflect what I reflect. You know, and I think once we do that, you buy into those little things, and that's how you get those rings. It is.
All right. So how do you balance family and basketball?
Man, you got to grind. It's a grind. When COVID hit, I was doing 2-a-days. Everybody was like, man, I'm gonna hang it up and just chill for these couple of months. Man, nope. I was outside shooting at this little park down the street, and I was lifting at night, working from home. I'm like, man, I'm gonna turn it up. Everybody else is saying I'm done. I wanna hang out for a little bit. I'm like, man, nope. I'm doing 2-a-days for 2 months, and it's just a grind, man. It's a grind. You fit it in when you can. Sometimes my kids are with me at the gym. They see me work out at home. They see me lifting at home. They go for me on runs and stuff. So just take them wherever I got to go.
All right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you aren't playing?
I would say the biggest aspect is teamwork. Really caring about people. Like when you're in a leadership role, I'd say in anything you do, you got to care more about the people. You know, like you gotta lead in a way where they're respecting you and they want to follow you. So it's taught me to be a leader, you know, in life, and then, you know, the game taught me that.
The best piece of advice someone has given you?
Never give up. And that was my mom. She, like I said, when the hard times hit, it was that look, you know, like, hey, we don't quit in this family. We don't give up. You know, it's not an option. You know, you push through, and when you persevere, you reap those rewards for sure. So never give up.
Hey, Kev, I got one more question.
Go ahead, man.
You sent us a bio over, and we appreciate that. And you mentioned in there how proud you are to represent Mexico as a basketball player.
Yeah, I feel like Mexicans are like overlooked when it comes to basketball, you know? I got a lot when I went down south to Tennessee. It was like, they're looking at me. I remember going to the admissions office, and the admissions lady was like, "Oh, you're here for soccer?" I said, "No, man.
Soccer team ain't supposed to be here for another month and a half, boy. What you doing?"
I said, "I'm here for basketball." So, I mean, like, you know, a lot of those guys down there, they're like, "Man, we didn't know Mexicans play basketball. We really didn't know that," you know. And when you are Hispanic, you take pride in what you do. And, you know, I think that's for me, it's a pride thing, you know, like showing, hey, we can play basketball. You know, we can do it at the same level anybody else can. You know, so it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing because literally I'm like the only Mexican I think who plays. So.
That's pretty dope, man.
Shoot, I remember getting cooked by a whole team. We went in there, we underestimated them. Boy, never mind. I don't want to bring it up. This is about Dave. Keep going. I'm about to. This is gonna be.
All right, Dave. Well, I mentioned it earlier today, and now it's time. Welcome to championship rounds, Dave Zamora. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we go tit for tat. We turn on each other, and you are now calling all the shots. Okay, sir? Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather?
Yes.
All right, so the rules are very simple. I present an option, Kev presents an option. You select one of those options. Whichever one you select, that host will gain a point. First host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3, will win this game of championship rounds. And so far, we are 3 games into the new season, and Kevin has won 2 games. I have won 1 game. All right? So last year, I got to give him props. I got to give him some props. Yeah, stretch out, Dave. Last year, Kevin won. Kevin won the title. I think it was like 61 to like 55 last year. So I don't know. I'm willing to put in the work, America, but I need your support. I need your love and admiration for me to pull it off. All right, Kev, you right now, you're not only the defending champion, but you're the current points leader. I'll let you take it over, sir.
I need for you to stop begging too. All right, Dave, would you rather be invited to a tryout for the NBA and have 2 seasons to make a team, or
become an all-pro overseas where you have an illustrious 10-year successful career?
Overseas. I'm big on the EuroLeague, big overseas. I would rather have a good career overseas. It fits my game. It fits my game a little bit more, man.
Overseas, says you? I love it. I love it. Look, he on mute. He don't even know what to say. Yeah.
I'm not on mute.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I saw you grimacing
Not
your
that
face.
whack Yoda you just did. That's
Hey, fix your face, man. Fix your face, bro.
That's how I leave me alone.
All right, here we go. Round number 2. David, would you rather be a genius and know everything or
be amazing at any activity that you try?
Oh, man. Man, that's a good one. I would probably rather be amazing at everything I try. I don't want to.
All right, so
all right, it's 1-1. Let's get it.
Round 3. Would you rather go back and coach at your alma mater, Tennessee Temple, or
would you rather become a content creator and go viral for your work, gaining over 5 million followers?
I think the big goal, the vision is to be a coach. So probably go back to my alum and coach.
Congratulations, kid.
What did they say, B. Jones? To be the man, you got to beat the man?
Hey.
Woo!
Hold on to it. Hold on to grip it tight. Just make sure you keep it clean for me, okay? Because I'm coming for it. And even though Dave doesn't know that he wants to make $5 million and be a content creator, he'll be. I'm just playing with you, Dave. Hey, congratulations, KT. You got another one. We'll see. You just did more research than me. That's all that is.
That's why Dave put in the work.
All right, Dave. Well, the title of the show is You Got Next. All right, so that's what everybody want to know. What does the future hold for you?
Future, hopefully a repeat. Hopefully win another championship. That would be big. That'd be a nice last dance right there for me. Winning a championship and just being a good dad, man. That's what it's all about for me.
All right, tell us a little bit about your family. You just mentioned being a good dad.
Oh man, my kids. I got a 2-year-old Cal, 5-year-old Clay, and then a 10-year-old Cade. They keep me busy, but I mean.
So you broke. Man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Christmas was just happened, so you
Christmas get me dirty.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, we actually do need that money right now. So Dave got 3 on the team.
All right, Dave. So besides Instagram, where can people find you on social media?
I have a Twitter. My Facebook is just Dave Zamora. My Twitter is at davezamora16. I use that sometimes, but I mean, Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, pretty much all I got. So.
And do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Man, shout out to my family, my kids, Glass City, all my guys on the team. Shout out Napoleon. Shout out 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Shout out everybody.
Napoleon. Mm-hmm. Naptown. Can I call him Naptown? What y'all call him?
That's what they call him, Naptown.
Naptown. Napoleon, Ohio. Stand up. Let go.
All right, Dave. In honorary You Got Next tradition, we ask our newest family member, you, for a favor. Don't worry, it's not money unless you want to give it to us. All right, we need
He ain't the one, Kevin. He ain't the one.
You know what? We're going to send you a gift card to McDonald's. All right, we need for you to find our next guest in our You Got Next series. So with that said, Dave, who would you nominate?
I would nominate my good friend, Vito Brown. He's actually overseas right now in the top Spanish league, and he would be a really good one to have on the show. Vito Brown, you are on the clock, sir. We about to slide in that DM. Dave Zamora, man, you're the coolest, dog. Your attitude, your perseverance, your story. We appreciate you sharing it with the family. You, sir, you got next. And Sports Life Talk Nation, we did it one more again. Season 2 is up and running. 2022 is going to be a blast. We already gave y'all some heat. We going to keep giving y'all some more heat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. We are giving out 2 $100 gift cards at the end of this month. The rules to apply are very simple. All you got to do is share this with 2 people. All right.
Hey, smash the subscribe, hit the notification, and leave the words yeet in the comment section. And that is how you will enter your name into the tournament. And if you want to win a free Sports Life Talk t-shirt, all you got to do is go to our YouTube, that's our IG page at Sports Life Talk, like on the screen. Hashtag, or I keep saying hashtag, Kevin, at 5 friends on a post, and we will send you your own Sports Life Talk t-shirt. That's what we're doing, because this is a year season to give it. We blowing up, and we need your help doing it. And we want to make sure we recognize you in that journey. So we thank y'all so much. If y'all do want to see me and Kev, we engage like crazy. We have an interactive show that we go live Wednesday nights. We answer questions. We joke. It's about sports. It's about life. It's about fashion. It's about music, relationships, you name it. We doing the damn thing. So come kick it with us. Come hang out with us Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube and Facebook. Kev, 3-1. I hope you're feeling good, because I promise you, once that train get rolling, baby, I'm going to be on your back. I'm going to be on your neck, man. I'm coming for the belt.
I mean, I feel great.
And as a matter of fact, I want you to deliver it to me. I want you to deliver it to me.
Oh,
when
what,
I take
this
that
belt?
lead.
You talking about this belt?
Yeah, let me see it. Yeah, thank you so much.
You know what? I felt great until you start giving away all of our money and all of our apparel for free. We're going to be like Dave in a minute. Sure, we all going to be broke, man. But hey, Dave, thank you so much for rocking with us, man. It meant a lot to us that you reached out to us.
Yeah,
normally you're the one reaching out to people for you to come and holler at us.
Show is cool, man. You guys, it's real family right here. So
hey, that's no doubt, my guy. All right, Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. Hey, and keep dreaming big, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next, because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like, in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.